Hello, YouTube. Hello, McCown. It's me, McCown Win. Now, shit, I forgot. What does it do? This is a little. I'm gonna name the stream whatever. You know, why am I naming it whatever? Because whatever goes goes. You know. Now, okay, turn that way. That's good. Now, the thing is, we're at the cusp. We have gotten ourselves to the point to where it's either going to be a civil war or a world war. Why would I say that? Why would I say something like that? Well, it's real simple. We got people who are disillusioned. You know, what's the problem with a uninformed slash misinformed public? What's the problem with that? Well, the problem with that is it begins to sow seeds of distrust. You know, what are we facing right now? We're facing a uninformed slash misinformed public that the seeds of distrust are being shown. Hell, in some cases, they don't even trust the medical community. You know, there are people that are losing trust and faith and confidence in the medical community. On top of that, like I said, what do you think all this stuff is? This stuff is for? I've lost trust in certain things involving this here clown world. You know, I've lost some trust and confidence in certain things, but I mean, it doesn't stop me from using said system to get what I need until they provide, until they prove themselves unworthy. Do not do what I do. I repeat, do not do what I do. Do not try to accomplish what I do. Do not try to accomplish the things via my vicariously through me. That is definitely not a safe way to do things. That is not a safe way to do things. I live life on the edge. Where the fuck am I back in spokes? I live life on the edge. Do not do what I do. It's that simple. I live dangerously, extremely dangerously. And it's only a matter of time before it catches up to me. I've lived dangerously and still do. There are people that hate me, that still hate me. And just as much as there are people that still are afraid of me. Do not do what I do. It's not the way to do things. It's not a safe way to do things. Trust me. And just like it will come back to haunt me, it'll come back to haunt you. It's just what it is. I've been living life dangerously for a long time. Trust me. Trust me. where over the stop sign, you'll have basically 2 red lights. Now, some of the things that I've done, most of the things that I've done that are gonna come back to haunt me are things that I did when I was younger. I'm still am, but I was a jackwag when I was a jackass when I was younger. It's just that simple. Greetings, New Era Monk and other Ray J. But I was a jackass when I was younger. You know? There are people, like I said, from that, I was a really big jackass. There are people that still hate me, you know? And it's only a matter of time before one of them folks manage to get the resources and the balls to take me out. Wouldn't surprise me, doesn't scare me. I'm just basically biding my time. Because they're gonna get the time, they're gonna get the resources, the time, and the balls to take my ass out. It's alright. I'm okay with it. Now, how to find this? I want to talk to you something about people, about when you wake up. Now, when you wake up, I don't want to be held hostage by my past. I'm enjoying every last bit of my life. New Era Monk. I'm just waiting for one of them fuckers to get the balls to do it. So I can shut it down. So either A, they're gonna do it, or I'm gonna shut it down. But I don't let my past scare me into living my life, you know. I'm not going to apologize because there's no reason to apologize. But I want to tell you something here. Now, here I am making this video in some of the most liberal part of my hometown. The most liberal part of my hometown, which is one of the most liberal areas of my hometown. Well, one thing about them, at least they know how to farm. They know how to grow crops, grow food, you know. That's one thing about it. Farm stand. Oh, that's no better. But for me, I try to live my life to the best of my ability and enjoy it. Oh yeah, so I'm back on topic. Now, when you remember when you look back to when you were, before you were a staunch MGTOW, red pill, knowledge, black pill, or the knowledge portion of the black pill, the one that actually observes the crap that's going on and figures out how to circumvent around it. There are people that are going to try to make a decent argument to put you back to sleep. The reason I try to make my content the way I do, without the whole get your ass out of here stuff or the whole stop shop stuff, the reason I do it that way is so at least I could give somebody an argument, a valid argument. Think of your channel as a way to springboard an argument to where they can't chop away at the truth, to where they can't circumnavigate and pick bits and pieces off that suit their narrative. I was reading a meme. It's about a Muslim. And he said, why do I have to apologize for being a misogynist when women don't have to apologize for making me one? And he's right. Look around you. Look around you. Can you honestly say that he's wrong? No, can't. Because from the yeah, it's positive side of red pill truth. Right. I try to make my content so that somebody has a leg to stand on. That's what I try to do. If somebody has a leg to stand on, well, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to take it. Now let me break this to you. The reason I haven't been uploading content, now I've seen the insanity that's been going on YouTube. The reason I haven't been uploading content for these past couple weeks is because I was inundated with blue pill crap. Yeah, people saying, oh yeah, I had to literally weasel my way out of blue pill crap. Yes, they hate many things, and they basically tried to come to the conclusion where they're gay or some gay men live in their basement. Well, I don't have my parents' basement. I don't have anybody to live in this basement. And if I'm living in a basement in my own place, I better think about moving. You know, I better think about taking my resources and going and long hauling it. You know, I really think, like I said, and if I'm relegated to the basement. Now, if I'm relegated to the basement, there's a problem. So that takes that argument out the picture. Parents are dead, so that basically really blew that argument out the water. And if I'm still living in the basement in my parents' house, that is a really big problem. Okay, yes, I would rather be a doll fucker. I'd rather be a doll fucker than deal with the BS. So it's a choice. Relegated to the basement or the tool shed, and occasionally maybe, just so maybe, the couch or the bedroom. Or basically have a piece of silicone cone with you in the car. That's what you're relegated to. That's pretty much the choice you have to make. Hell of a choice, if you ask me. Give me 1 second. I gotta get something from this here farmer's market. Actually, I'll pull up closer. The Lib market. They have their uses too. They have their uses. Remember that. Whether it be in society or in other ways, they have their uses. And I try to utilize their uses to my advantages. Some would call it manipulative. I call it resourcefulness. Right. But like I said, right, you will have a silicone companion. That's the thing. It's like they can't stand men who are able to break away from the system, who literally have not been tied down. There have been multiple proposals to get me hooked up within the past 2 weeks. Literally, there have been multiple proposals. Hey, you are of the age that you should start thinking about settle down. You should be settled down by now. Yeah, so I should be married with with children, right? 2.5 children, and divorced already. Right. That's not happening. Now, I should be at the funeral with cake. Right. Now, I've had multiple proposals for me to settle down, to get me hooked up with somebody. And I said, no, it's okay. It's okay. You know? And it's like I've had to basically roar around it. But I gotta get into this farmers market because they're getting a little bit active. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm on a grocery run, you know, trying to help out a neighbor, you know. He's in trying to make things a little bit more efficient, you know. But I can't, like I said, for me. And you know the funny thing about it is the one person that's a woman in my squad. All right, she did not like that. She really didn't like that when people started asking me about MGTOW. She didn't like it. Let's just say that. And I explained to them, look, I was an asshole back then, and I still am. Now I'm an asshole that's a MGTOW. But on that note, they typically do not like, they can't comprehend it until crap happens to them. And I keep saying, it's like, look, it's going to happen. It's going to happen one way or another. You keep going down this road, well, I can't promise your well-being. But I gotta go because if I don't do this, I'll have to make a phone call. All right, New Era Monk, as a Ray J, I'm gonna try to get back with another live stream today. Hopefully, somebody won't trap me or convince me into getting married, getting a funeral with cake. Oh yeah, a funeral with cake. There's actually in Pittsburgh they have this thing called a cookie on a funeral. It's called a cookie table. So they have all this food, but the cookie table. But there's always a cookie table, you know. So a funeral with cake, also known as a wedding, can be known as either a wedding or a funeral. So our funerals have cakes or some sort of cookies. That's pretty much what Pittsburgh is. When somebody dies, they got the cookie table. It's McTown to win.